All right, let's jump right into this. Today, we're looking at something I think we all struggle with, the incredible, almost magic-like benefits of our smart devices, but more importantly, the absolute biological toll they take on us when we let them take over. We're going to be unpacking some really crucial insights from Osman. He's a master-level energy healer and advanced yogi, widely known online as the Blind Muslim Yogi. So let's dive into the hidden cost of the digital screen. Now, the contrast here is pretty wild, right? On one hand, we've got this undeniable powerhouse of a tool, global connections, business apps, banking, even AI right in our pockets. But there's a dark side. All this nonstop connectivity is literally a biological threat. It leads to continuous screen time, dangerous losses of rest, and massive sleep disruption. It's totally a modern double-edged sword. So that brings us to Section 1, the ultimate wellness pillar. To really protect ourselves, we have to completely rethink what health even means. Osman says something here that's honestly a huge pivot. He literally says abandon everything else and sleep. Don't go to the gym, skip the yoga mat, don't even bother meditating if you aren't sleeping first. I mean, it sounds extreme at first, right? But biologically speaking, putting your active workout ahead of your basic sleep is completely backward. And that brings us to the magic number 7. Listen, 7 hours of continuous, unbroken sleep is the absolute non-negotiable bare minimum your body needs just to function safely. You can't just hack it together with 4 hours at night and a random nap in the afternoon. It has to be an unbroken cycle for your brain and your cellular structures to actually recover. But here's the thing. While 7 hours keeps you alive, 9 hours is the target you actually want to aim for to feel truly rested and centered. If your schedule allows for 10, hey, even better. But hitting that 9-hour mark, that's the sweet spot where the profound regenerative benefits really lock in, clearing out toxins and completely resetting your energy levels. Okay, let's move on to Section 2, the biology of burnout. So what actually happens when we prioritize scrolling over sleeping? It's literally a biological domino effect. You're lying in bed, right, staring at your phone. That blue light blasts into your eyes and completely fools your circadian rhythm into thinking, hey, the sun's still out. And because of that, your cortisol, your stress hormone, just spikes. Instead of powering down, your body goes into high alert. Suddenly, chronic stress, anxiety, and your chances of getting sick just skyrocket. You're chemically fighting your own rest. And it gets even crazier on a microscopic level. Medical science proves that missing that 7-hour minimum actively shortens your telomeres. Think of telomeres like those little plastic caps on the ends of your shoelaces, but for your DNA. When those caps get worn down prematurely from lack of sleep, your immune and nervous systems directly break down. You aren't just feeling groggy, you are literally accelerating your biological aging at a cellular level. This physical burnout has massive real-world consequences, feeling pandemic-level anxiety and depression. Just look at the COVID-19 lockdowns. A highly developed country like Japan actually saw more fatalities from suicide than from the virus itself during that time. When our cortisol stays chronically high and our restorative sleep stays chronically low, our collective mental resilience just collapses. Which leads us to Section 3, a tragic personal cost. To truly grasp how critical this is, we need to look at Osman's own life as a cautionary tale. Now, something you should know is that Osman has been permanently blind since May 2023. So whenever he describes the physical world, he's doing it from memory as someone who had normal eyesight for most of his life. And look at this compounding debt he built up. Starting at just 10 years old, he began surviving on barely 4 hours of sleep a night. All the way up to age 49, he pushed through as a self-employed worker, sometimes running completely on coffee with zero sleep. And the result today? Complete, permanent blindness. A systemic breakdown he links directly to this chronic lack of rest. It is just a heartbreaking realization. In his own words, I learned this lesson the hard way. Maybe I wouldn't be blind today if I had sufficient sleep. It's an incredibly profound warning, you guys. The world isn't going to stop, and nobody's going to fire you simply for getting your 7 hours of sleep, but you could lose absolutely everything if you don't take it seriously. All right, Section 4, reclaiming your rest. So how do we pull back from the brink and actually fix this? Well, during lockdown, Osman ran a personal experiment to test an old rumor about historical figures sleeping super long hours. He averaged 13 to 14 hours of sleep every single day for 6 straight months. And the outcome? He felt amazingly rested, completely centered, and put together. Now, obviously, 14 hours a day isn't super practical for our modern lives, but it proves something essential. Your body desperately wants to heal. You just have to give it the uninterrupted time to do it. To regain control, you've got to follow these 3 simple steps to protect your sleep. Number 1, stop using your smartphone to try and make yourself sleepy. As we just saw, that blue light does the exact opposite. Number 2, put your device on Do Not Disturb to silence every single notification. And number 3, physically put the phone away. Leave it completely out of reach so you don't even have the option to grab it in the middle of the night.
So I want to leave you with this final thought. If sleep is just as critical to your survival as drinking water, is that late night scrolling really worth risking your health or even your eyesight? Honestly, put the screen away. Now, if you're looking to take a practical step toward better wellness once you get your rest dialed in, I highly recommend checking out Osman's free 5-minute yoga and meditation program. You can download it right from his website at yogawellness786.com. But remember his golden rule: fix your sleep first. Reclaim your rest, protect your biology, and I'll catch you next time.